me see if this thing is pretty good. Hi, my name is Omar Garcia from USF, and today for my film art class, I want to talk to you a little bit about a director who no stranger to any of us. Can you guess who it is? Steven Spielberg. Just want to bring to your attention what makes this guy, this director, so good at what he does. His films, as far as myth and scene, narrative, montage, and sound. Let me tell you a little bit about what I like to call his film resume. For those of us who don't know, this man is responsible for films such as Jurassic Park, E.T., Jaws, and The Terminal. Those are some of his great movies. I want to start off by talking about missing scenes. A lot of his films, he can only use powerful flashlights and dark scenes. You can see some of these elements being in Jurassic Park, both Jurassic Parks, E.T. The outline of the beam is often made visible through dust, mist, or fog. In case just pay attention in this next film. A lot of important images in his films are always seen through rear view mirror of a car. He does this often in films like, again, E.T., Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, and a film called AI Artificial Intelligence. A little something about the montage. Since Raiders of the Lost Ark, all of his movies have featured visual effects, even those that were undetected by industrial light and magic. The FX house, created by his friend George Lucas, the people that help him out with his visual effects. Only exception, though, interesting fact, the only exception for this has been The Terminal. They had FX work done by Digital Image Works. When it comes to sound, Steven Spielberg frequently uses music by John Williams. He's been known to use the piano as an element in key scenes. For example, Schindler's List, Saving Private Ryan, and Minority Report. Something you'll notice in a lot of his films, uh, as far as missing scenes, is from the research I conducted, is he shows a lot of shooting stars. When it comes to casting people, he frequently cast big names such as Tom Hanks, Harrison Ford, Tom Cruise, Frank Welker, Richard DeFry. One thing you'll notice about his films is that a lot of his protagonists often come from families with divorced parents. Uh, the fathers portrayed as reluctant, or they're not there, they're irresponsible. A lot of people believe that this has to do with his youth and his parents breaking up. So that's a little something about Steven Spielberg you may not have known. A common theme in his movies is ordinary people who discover something extraordinary. For example, Raiders of the Lost Ark. They discovered, E.T., a perfect example of something extraordinary being found. What else can I talk about Steven Spielberg? Track shots. He's been known to use track shots. This type of shot is the camera physically used with the subject. It goes from a medium to a close up to a tighter close up, but the movement is smooth. The background is blurred and is typically used to draw attention to a significant moment in the character's story. You can see a lot of this in his film, The Color Purple. Perfect example. He's also been known to use a lot of dramatic over-the-shoulder shots, like, for example, if you need some explanation, he'll typically film a character over the shoulder using a wide lens, which makes the other character in the foreground look much bigger than the other character, conveying a feeling of dominance. What else can I talk about? character approaches the camera to be framed into a close-up. That's very common in many of his films, as well as framing people through objects. He's been known to, a keyhole, like a little hole like this. He'll aim the camera through there in order to get a shot of the action. And the last thing I want to talk about as far as Steven Spielberg's uh, filming is match cuts. He it's a great effect that he uses. Just as the name implies, a match cut is an element in the second shot that matches an element in the first shot. I mean, you see a lot of this in a lot of his films, and that's just a little something about Steven Spielberg that I wanted to tell you about. Hopefully, you enjoyed the information I